Welcome, sports betting world to Fade in the Books, and we are live on YouTube tonight. I'm gonna give you a few picks that I like, also a couple of leans for tonight's NBA slate. We got a nice slate of games, so let's handle a little channel business here. Man, we done jumped up to 175 subscribers. 175 subscribers. The watch time has went up. Um, so that's a good thing. So we're just 25 away from 200. Just 25 subscribers away from 200. Hopefully we can get that by the end of this week, early next week. It will be a beautiful thing. What's up, D-Lo the body? Glad you can drop in real quick. Always remember drop a like for the video. Help push it through the YouTube's algorithm, which YouTube has definitely been doing its job and pushing it out. Like I said, man, 175 subscribers already, man. Almost, we got started in, I think it was August. I think it was the last year. Made it to 100 before the end of the year, and just 25 away from 200, man. So, also MLB. Once that season get going, I will have some MLB plays. As basketball season start winding down. So if you're in the MLB, check your boy out. I'll be doing some of those too. But without further ado, I'm gonna hop into props madness, and we're gonna get on with these picks for tonight's slate. First up, we're gonna head to Atlanta, the ATL. Luke, my boy, what's his name? Luke Cornett. He was hating on the Hawks in the Magic City little thing, man, which I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? You should have been going to the league about your fellow players resting. That's what you need to go to the league and really push, not no Magic City. It wasn't like they was gonna have poles right there in the middle of the court or whatnot. We all know what Atlanta's culture is. Let them do their thing. It's for the fans. Give them something. The players ain't showing up to play. Uh, so, but I am taking a Hawk player tonight, as one of my picks that I like, and I'm taking Dyson Daniels, and I'll be taking Dyson Daniels over 12 and a half rebounds and assists against the Mavs squad. If we look here, he's projected to play 25 to 35 minutes, and he's over that line in 15 to 20 games. So I'm just going to go through. I'm going to add a few more little filters out, cancel out a few of the little outliers or whatnot. So we go over here to opponent ranking. They're 27 to his position. Favorable matchup, 10 to 16. We like the green. So we come back out, assist allowed, 9 to 14. The reason why I like this matchup, because there's a lot of green that's favored, that's going his way. Even with let's see, with the pace here, 7 to 12. So with Daniels, I like this play. He's kind of like their utility man. Sometimes he might get you about, 10, 12 points. He might get you about 10 rebounds. He might get you about 7, 8 assists, because he's over that. I mean, the last 5 games, he's cleared at 13. He had 9 rebounds there, 10 rebounds on 13 chances, 3 assists. He had 6 rebounds there, 7 assists. So he can go either way to get us over that 12 and a half line. So that's why I'm taking Dyson Daniel. He's probably my favorite pick of tonight's slate. So Dyson Daniels, man, we just need you to go out there, man. Just do your damn job, man. You know what I'm saying? Make it up to the fans since they canceled Magic City night. My next play that I like, we're going to scroll down here to this Hornets Blazers game. And Donovan Kalinga, I'm going to take his under 22 and a half points, rebounds, and assists. One of the things is, like, the Hornets is probably the hottest team in the league right now. Like, I don't know, just a year turnaround, them boys has been balling. So with Donovan Clingan, his usage rate here, we're going to look at his usage rate. He's right about 15, some games 20, 30%, but those are games with no Sharp, no Danny Avia. So, his usage rate is up a little bit. But Danny Avia, he's playing tonight. He's scheduled to play. So you got him, Holiday. Now Scoot is playing too. So I really like this line here. So if we go into it, props madness here. He's expected to play 21 to 31 minutes. But as you'll see here, as I go through some more of these filters here, opponent rank. They're third to that position, points, rebounds, and assists. Challenger matchup, he's 7 of 14 on that. So if we go to rebounds allowed, challenger matchup with Charlotte, he's 4 of 14. Also, if you look at the pace, you would think Charlotte would play at a pretty fast pace, but Charlotte plays at one of the slowest paces in the league when it comes to the offense. But don't get it twisted, because when they can't get out and run in transition. So, challenger matchup, 2 of 10. Also, I mean, we can look at home, even at home with these filters. He's 1 of 6. Also, these two teams, they have played before, and he only had 17 PRA against them. Diabate, even though he's undersized at the center position, he plays it like Rodman. He tips the ball around, and again, like I said last week, he might have some small hands, but he tips it away from his defender or whatnot. You know, the guy he's guarding or boxing out, which is of course probably be the center, and so that frees up other guys to get rebounds. So Donovan Cleandon under 22.5 PRA. I think earlier you might have been able to get it at 23, but once the money start coming in, them lines move. So that's my second favorite pick that I like of the night. My next one, I'm actually gonna go to this Spurs Celtics game. And this one may be a head scratcher, but I'm taking Stephon Castle under 15.5 points against the Celtics squad. If we look at him over the season, 33 of 55. He has a 60% hit rate. He suggested to play 26 to 36 minutes. So now let's start chopping this down and see how it looks with some of these filters. First of all, he shoots his shooting zone 47% right there at the rim. Celtics are number one. They don't give up much in the paint. They'll let you have everything pretty much out here, but a break at the 3, they'll pretty much give you that. But when it gets to the paint, it ain't happening. And that's where Castle lives, right there. So, to the position, 9 to 19 in challenging matchups when it comes to team defense. Also, let's look at the pace here. 4 of 11 with the pace. So you see what I'm saying? It's looking good for Castle, because all we got is the data. We know we were betting on an unknown outcome, but all we can rely on right now is the data. And so my 3 favorite picks is Castle, Donovan Cleandon under his PRA, and Dyson Daniels over on his rebounds and assists, which was 12.5. Let's see, even if we look at his home, we clear this all out. His splits at home, he's 426. So he's just a little bit over 50% on the hit rate there. And that's even playing at home. He's playing against this tough Celtics squad with Jason Tatum. And now, those Celtics, they're looking like a favorite out there in the East with Tatum back. So, man, Stephon Castle under 15.5 points. Let's see. One of my other plays that I have, let's look over here. I got to look at my cheat sheet. Anthony Edwards. He's a dog. He's playing my Lakers tonight. And his line is at 20. Oh, it went down to 28.5. It was at 29. Hey, every basket or every point counts. I like him to get this over 28.5 against my Lakers. Lakers one-on-one isolation. Edwards is going to tear you up. The Lakers ranked 27th in isolation. He's 10 of 16. 10 of 16 in isolation matchups. Also, Edwards, he plays a lot better on the road, like a lot better. We can look at his numbers here. At home, over 28.5 points. He's 12 of 29 at home. On the road, and just think he's playing in LA tonight, so he knows the lights. He knows everybody's going to be out. Away, he's 18 of 25 on the road with that number. So Anthony Edwards is definitely a play that I'm going to play. The line it went down from, it was at 29.5 most of the day, and it went down to 28.5. Hey, so we winning on that one if you can jump in there. So those are what, like the 4 picks that I like, 4 or 5 picks. So we got Anthony Edwards over 28.5 points. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm locking this in live with y'all. Let's go up here and we're going to lock in this one for Anthony Edwards. Like I said, we just need them to go out there and do their damn job. That's it. Got him. We also have Dyson Daniels. That's it. That's my favorite player tonight, Dyson Daniels. Over on his rebounds and assists. And man, I could have really dove deep into, Daniels, pause. But we're gonna take him at over his 11.5 or 12.5 rebounds and assists. Let's lock him in. Oh, that game is locked up there, so I'm gonna have to wait to put him on a play there. Also, we got Stephon Castle taking his under on points tonight against the Celtics. That's definitely gonna be the game of the night. Who was the another one? Donovan Cleveland. His under PRA of 22.5. I'm going to take that one. Brandon Miller, his assist might be a sneaky spot too, or his points. Portland actually plays in one of the faster paces in the league. So man, let's see if we can pull up their pace here. We'll just pick one of these. We'll pick Brandon Miller here. Yeah, Portland plays at they're number 7 in pace. So if we let's look at rebounds for Brandon Miller, 13 to 18. So that over 4.5 rebounds, that may be a nice little play. He might be the beneficiary of some of them tip passes from Diabate. So let's look at his minutes. Let's do a little breakdown here. We even look at away. Oh, away 4-6. Away games. That might be another play too, Brandon Miller. I may add that one for tonight. So we got Clean in there. We're going to add Miller's rebounds. I'm going to take that one. And then we're going to hop on off here. So we took Brandon Miller's 4.5 over on his rebounds. We got Cleandon over his under his PRA. I think it was 22, 23.5. We also have Castle under 15.5 points. We have Dyson Daniels over 12.5 rebounds and assists. And Anthony Edwards over 28.5 points for the night against the Lakers. Man, it's gonna be a shootout between them two, between Edwards and Luka. They may go basket for basket, a few possessions. But that's all I have for you on this live stream. Check me out on the socials. The link to everything, the Discord, the X, Facebook page is all in the channel description. With that being said, I will see y'all on the next stream or next video.